Everybody loves passive income. Capitalizing on your assets and getting passive money going into your wallet is probably one of the best things ever. Thanks to crypto, now we have new opportunities for passive income. Up until a few years ago, mining was the only viable way to make passive income with crypto, but now we have new opportunities. So here are 5 ways that you can make passive income in the crypto market. Number 1, mining. Mining is still a super lucrative way of making passive income if done correctly. Let me explain. Mining is the most primitive way to get crypto. Since 2009, people were able to use their computers to solve complex algorithmic equations in order to get Bitcoin as a reward. Nowadays, mining requires a steep upfront cost into hardware, power, and cooling that has a multiple month-long break even. Also, along all of that, you're going to make weather Karens upset. You've probably seen those ginormous warehouses for mining crypto. Those are anomalies and mostly done by big companies using it as an investment. Most average people will have a rig, a few graphics cards, maybe a big ASIC, but it never gets to that level usually. And even with a small setup like that, you're still able to make really good passive income. You heard me mention ASICs, and you might be wondering what that is. An ASIC is an application-specific integrated circuit. Essentially, it is a device that's only made for one purpose, and that is mining. Often, mining only one specific kind of crypto. So, for example, an Ethereum ASIC would not be able to mine Bitcoin, or vice versa. ASICs are very powerful devices only meant for that one specific task. Technically, you could still mine Bitcoin with your computer. However, that would be an absolute waste of time, electricity, and computer power because you would get nowhere with that. ASICs are hundreds, if not thousands, if not millions of times more effective than using your computer. So if you are interested in crypto mining, there are these various websites which help you calculate the break-even point of specific ASICs. I recommend you checking them out because you're able to put in the equation, how much power it costs for you to run those devices, and everything along those lines. Very useful tools so that you know if you're going to break even. For a long time, mining was the only way to get crypto, but now there are other ways. Number 2, staking. Staking is essentially mining, but way better. Let me explain. Essentially, instead of using your computer power or ASIC power to determine the chances of you mining a block, it is now determined by how much crypto you have locked up in a node. Unlike mining, this doesn't always require specialized hardware. It can be done with your average computer, but it must have 100% uptime. I'll explain this in a second. Instead of requiring specialized hardware usually, now you need a lot of crypto that will be locked up for extended periods of time. However, after the staking period, you're able to withdraw and just sell it if you wish to. Staking can be done in various ways, either through solo staking, where you host your own node, or you do it through Binance, which basically takes all the risk off you and they give you your cut. When you stake, essentially the blockchain will pick a random person to mine the next block. The way that random person is determined is weighted by how much crypto they have staked on their node. So the more crypto you have staked, the higher the chance that you will mine the next block. So there is still some mining involved, but nobody is competing to mine that block in the same way as there is in mining, where everyone is mining at it and the first person to solve it wins. Here, instead, only one person gets the opportunity to mine it, so everyone that's waiting is not wasting their resources and electricity competing. So one risk to staking is that your node must have 100% uptime. If your node ever goes down, you will either be fined, aka some of your crypto will be deducted from your staked wallet, or your rewards for solving blocks will be reduced as punishment. So it's really up to you how you do it, but sometimes it might make sense to stake on a website such as Binance, so all of the risk of keeping the node up is on them. Number 3, crypto bots. CryptoBots are our favorite way of making passive income in crypto as a CryptoBot platform company. There is totally only one of these in the world known as BravoBot. You guys should check them out. Oh, one second. Oh, they're telling me that they have a deal where you can earn your first $65, no cost, no strings attached. So I think you guys should check them out. It's a great deal. Most bots like BravoBot, the best bot in existence, probably out in September this year. Mark your calendars right now, or I will show up to your house and breathe down your neck while watching you pre-register over at bravobot.com today. Will run in the cloud, so you do not have to have any of the hardware associated with mining or staking. Theoretically, you just set it up from your computer and go on with your day. Power goes out, not a problem, we keep running it. Internet goes out, also no problem, we'll keep running. Also, BravoBot has no upfront costs and you get access to all of our features with no subscription tiers that give you more features the more you pay. That's absurd. No upfront cost, all the features. Also, you pay as you go. What a coincidence. I also made a video about the pros and the cons of using CryptoBots. You can check it out in the top right card right now. Click it right now. I'm watching you. Moving on to number 4, DeFi, or decentralized finance. DeFi is great because it gives you access to a whole new decentralized financial market with insane APYs on some coins, hence the recent craze about DeFi. DeFi is similar to staking in the sense that you end up locking up your crypto and then you get interest payments for doing so. DeFi platforms will use your crypto for liquidity, lending it out, or trading it themselves, and you will get an interest from all of those activities. So here's a few of my favorite parts about DeFi. Liquidity providing. Most, if not all, DeFi platforms have a swap feature where you can swap one token to another. This requires liquidity, which these platforms do not have. So users like you and I will lock up our crypto on their platform to provide liquidity. People that lock up their tokens in a liquidity pool will either be rewarded with a percentage of market fees or the exchange's token, or both. The other thing I like about DeFi is borrowing and lending. Let's just say I have Bitcoin, which has terrible APYs everywhere, but I want to keep it, but I also want to get a loan for another crypto. I'm able to lock up that Bitcoin as a loan to other people. The platform will lend it out, give me a terrible APY, but I can use it as collateral to get another crypto, which then I can, for example, stake, do other things. So it is really powerful what you can do. You're able to get a percentage of your Bitcoin's value as a loan and use it as collateral while also collecting interest on that Bitcoin. Super powerful. There are many other great things about DeFi. It's a very complicated subject, which I won't go over in this video, but probably in the future, so stay tuned for that. Moving on to number 5, savings accounts. Savings accounts are similar to DeFi, however it is centralized. Once again, just like DeFi, you will get a percentage interest out of these companies playing around with your crypto for various activities, such as lending it out. Just like savings accounts with a conventional bank, the company behind a crypto savings account will lend, invest, or stake your crypto on your behalf, then pay you a cut of the proceeds as regular interest payments. When using the savings accounts, make sure to watch out for these tiers. Basically, the more money that you put into it, the lower the APR will be. As you can see, there are various ways to continuously grow your crypto portfolio passively. But always remember to do your own research. Personally, I mostly use BravoBot because I believe in our product and for testing purposes since we are still in development. I'll make a video about how successful I've been with using BravoBot in the future soon. That's in the works already. Apart from BravoBot, I have a good percentage of my portfolio in DeFi and centralized staking, like on Binance, for example. I would also love to give savings accounts a go, but specifically on Binance, we've seen how some can fall. I also have some experience mining, as you can see right here. This was before Ethereum had the great fork, where they created Ethereum Classic in the process. Note, If all of these interest you, make sure to diversify your portfolio. Do not put all of your eggs in one basket. That's not smart. A few days ago, I made a video about the top 4 tips that all crypto bot traders should know about. You guys should check it out right here, and I'll see you in the next one.